On Anzac Day, 1935, after paying their respects at marches and memorial services across the city, Sydney-siders flocked to the beach suburb of Coogee to enjoy the remainder of their public holiday. For many, the Coogee Aquarium would be the destination, with the talk of the town being its latest exhibit, a large tiger shark recently captured off the coast. As the aquarium was nearing closing time, spectators were shocked when the shark started behaving erratically, hitting the sides of the pool and breaching the water with its teeth bared. Suddenly, the tiger shark vomited. A number of items floated to the surface, most notably a human arm with a rope attached. When police arrived at the aquarium to examine the limb, they noticed that it was a left arm belonging to an adult male. Its distinguishing feature, the tattoo of blue and red boxes on the inside forearm. Taken away for forensic analysis, the tips of the fingers were removed by the Fingerprint Bureau for identification. The coroner determined that the arm wasn't bitten off by the shark, but amputated at the shoulder by human hand. Not by a surgeon, but hacked off. A few days later, a man named Ted Smith was reading an article in the Truth newspaper about the case when the detail of the tattoo started troubling him. His brother Jim had an identical tattoo of boxes on his left forearm, and he had been missing from his home for a couple of weeks. Ted Smith contacted the detective in charge of the case and arranged for a meeting at Central Police Station. When shown photographs of the tattoo, Ted and Jim's wife Gladys both said that they believed it belonged to their brother and husband. The fingerprint branch soon confirming it without a doubt that the arm belonged to Jim Smith. Born in England in 1890, Smith had only a single charge on his criminal history sheet, convicted of illegal gambling in 1932. But Smith's name was accumulating in police intelligence reports with an increasing involvement in the Sydney underworld. Police inquiries led to well-to-do businessman Reginald Holmes, who ran a legitimate family boat-building business on Sydney Harbour, but also was involved in smuggling and fraud rackets on the side. Further inquiries revealed Jim Smith's involvement with a forger named Patrick Brady in one of Holmes's scams, but things had gone sour in the operation when Smith decided to start blackmailing Holmes. At the Cecil Hotel in Cronulla, south of Sydney, was the last confirmed sighting of Jim Smith. He was drinking with Patrick Brady in early April. A war veteran, but not known for violence, Brady was arrested by police on the 16th of May and charged with Smith's murder. When police attempted to speak with Reginald Holmes about his involvement in the case at his McMahon's Point residence, a bizarre incident ensued. Attempting suicide by shooting himself in the head, the drunken Holmes only grazed himself with the bullet and then led police on a chase around the harbour in his speedboat. When Holmes had sobered up and recovered from his bullet wound, he turned police informant, implicating Patrick Brady in Jim Smith's death and dismemberment. He claimed the arm was tossed into the ocean near the Sydney suburb of Maroubra. A coronial inquest into the shark arm case was slated for Wednesday, the 12th of June, 1935. But despite being the star police witness at the inquest, Reginald Holmes was not under police guard. In the early hours of the morning of the inquest, constables from the Rocks Police Station were patrolling the area around Dawes Point below the Sydney Harbour Bridge when they found the body of a man slumped behind the wheel of a Nash sedan. It was Reginald Holmes. He had been shot 3 times in the chest. With Patrick Brady remanded in custody in Sydney's Long Bay Jail, he wasn't considered a suspect. 2 men were eventually charged with the murder of Holmes, but were later acquitted. His death remains unsolved. On trial for the murder of Jim Smith at Sydney's Central Criminal Court, Patrick Brady's defence successfully argued that he could not be convicted on the evidence of an arm alone, as Smith could be walking around alive and well without one. The judge ordered the jury to acquit Brady of the murder charge. Patrick Brady maintained his innocence of the Shark Arm murder for the next 3 decades, until his death in 1965 at the age of 76. The murder of Jim Smith remains unsolved. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.